still has not figured out who she is. Hopefully, this writer and this artist can get it going and have it stick. Sterling Gates is the writer, and Jamal Eagle is, or Eigel, sorry, I always butcher your name, bro, is the artist, and Jamal is phenomenal. I got to tell you, this guy is consistent with his title. He hasn't let me down yet. Beautiful covers, beautiful art, interior, just all over. And I really do enjoy this cover. She just looks so serene. Just looks very peaceful up there. When in fact inside the issue it's quite the opposite, and she's in turmoil with who she is and what she'll be on the world of New Krypton. You know, and I say she's always in turmoil with who she is, but I guess the other stuff was how she fit into Earth coming from Krypton, and now we're kind of getting the reverse side, and that almost bugs me too, because you'd figure she'd already know who she was on Krypton, you know? I don't know, but she's 18, she's got to pick a class, and she chooses in this issue. Decent issue. I never think about dropping Supergirl, I guess I'll put it that way. There's titles I definitely consistently think about dropping. Supergirl's not one of them. Jamal's art is definitely a key factor in that, though. If he were to leave the title, I don't know. If they can't figure out who the fuck Supergirl is, I'd probably have to bail. Alright, next up we got Wednesday Comics number 3. Again, this title is pretty damn awesome. It continues to be good. Same complaints, same things that I like and don't like. Kamandi again is phenomenal. I just want to make a plea to DC again. Please let Dave Gibbons and Ryan Sook have their own Kamandi title. I would be all over that shit. Probably one of the next best in this one was Deadman. Just amazing use of this format here. You got a full page of just psychedelic fun trip out. Really cool stuff. It really made me think a lot of Mike Allred's art, which is awesome on Metamorpho. Go figure. But as I was reading the Deadman stuff, all I could think was like, man, Mike Allred would be fucking fantastic on that. I mean, he would kill on a Deadman title. So, I don't know, maybe they'll let him do it, maybe they'll give him a writer to work with, and they probably won't, they probably don't care. But, I mean, that seems like it would be a pretty damn fun title of Mike Allred. I mean, he can jump in, Deadman can jump in anybody's bodies and kind of animate them and use them. Imagine Mike Allred getting to do his style of art with a character like that. Just food for thought, anybody out there. I'm pretty sure nobody from DC watches my videos. But if you did, you can have that one free. I think that would be an amazing fit. Next, Gotham City Sirens number 2. My last review of this title was a complaint about Gilliam March's art. I've got to say, it got a little bit better. I still would not put it in my top artists. I don't know. The faces to me seem semi-generic. If you read this and you disagree, click comments, let me know why you like it. This is in no way, and again, let's cover this, I cover this quite a bit, but I'm in no way saying Gilliam March is a terrible artist. Every single artist that draws in comics or in coloring books are better artists than me, okay? So I am never ever going to knock an artist and say their art is terrible, okay? Because I can't draw stick figures. Well, I can draw stick figures with boobs. We covered this like 5 videos ago. And that's about it. Or stick figures without boobs. But I'm a terrible artist, so I give mad props to a lot of these guys. And Gilliam March's art, like I said, is not terrible. It's just not my cup of tea. You know what I mean? Everybody's got their taste, and I'm sure Gilliam March has got a whole cavalcade of fans. I don't doubt that. I mean, his covers. I mean, you look at his covers. Maybe it's the coloring. Maybe it's the inking. I don't know, because the cover's cool. I like this cover. I really do. But the interior art is just. I like scratchy, sketchy style art, but, I mean, I guess this isn't even sketchy. I mean, I don't know. I guess I can't even say why I don't like it. I just don't. So, I mean, we'll leave it at that. Other than that, Paul Dini's writing was cool. It's cool to see Harley Quinn interacting with Poison Ivy and Catwoman. And the issue's cool in that, you know, the girls turn on Catwoman and kind of try to find out Bruce's identity, and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But the way it develops and the way the end is, it's pretty damn cool. So I really highly recommend checking it out. Next up, we got Dark Wolverine 76, Daken, and his crazy mohawk that he never fixes. That's kind of a mullet mohawk, I guess. Maybe a European mullet. Anyway, the art's okay. The writing's decent. I gotta say, Dark Wolverine, as a total, as a whole, I kind of wouldn't mind seeing this title canceled and at some point being relaunched with the original numbering for Wolverine. That's just me. But I would love to see it go back to the original numbering. I don't know. I collected that title for a long time and have continued in its new iteration here, but I would prefer to see it. Anyway, the next cover looks to be pretty damn cool. And this cover is very cool. But Way is doing a decent job, I've got to admit, of making Daken grow on me. I think the way he's more of a cerebral guy instead of like Wolverine kind of berserker, which we don't even see as much of the berserker Wolverine anymore. We've got a very pacified Wolverine anymore. But it's neat seeing Daken because you don't know as much about him and you kind of get more of the mystery like you did with Wolverine. And his interactions with Norman are phenomenal, and the way that he likes to think he's running Norman and Norman thinks he's running him. So you get like a little mental chess game, and then that's pretty sweet. I like it. So I know I've slammed Daken quite a bit, and I do this a lot. I eat a lot of fucking a lot of humble pie, but I'm gonna admit Daken's kind of growing on me. All right, next up we got Captain Britain and MI 1315, which, as far as I know, is the last issue. So I would like to take a moment and say, Mr. Cornell, thank you. The 15 issues you have provided us have been awesome. Your Pete Wisdom's great. Your Captain Britain's great. You made me care about characters I really don't care about, like the Black Knight. Totally dig it. You did an awesome job with Blade. I would love to see you get a hold of Blade. I really would. There seems to be very few writers who can really make that guy shine, and you've done an amazing job. So I'm really hoping there's more work coming from you at Marvel. If I remember right, I saw something you were working on. I'm sorry, I don't know. But I definitely will pick up your work. This is the first stuff that I've ever picked up of yours, and you've gained a fan, Mr. Cornell, I've got to admit. Let's see. Next up, Miss Marvel number 42. Brian Reed, you are a badass, motherfucker. You have made this Miss Marvel title consistently awesome for 42 issues. I mean, there have been issues that have lagged compared to others, but overall, it's been consistent. I love the Miss Marvel character. I love Moonstone. I'm a Thunderbolts fan, old school Thunderbolts. So seeing these two characters interact is great. And the War of the Marvel starts here, as it says. And if this is the beginning, I'm sticking out to the end because it was good stuff.
No evil shall escape my sight.